Welcome to Discovery. I recently had the honor to spend some time on the ice with a group of veterans.
When you go on these trips, bagging an animal or catching some fish is just a bonus. It's the camaraderie, the bonding with other veterans.
Plus, we have 99 kids ice fishing in Curtis.
The very first one I caught.
Stick around, it's Monday night and time for Discovery.
The secret streams that flow beneath the cliffs of colored stone. Forest thick and healthy with birch and pine and oak. Surrounded by the greatest lakes this world has ever known. The black bear's awesome presence as he roams the hills and fields. Call of the timber wolf, the loon's lonesome trill. The eagle soaring high above, the trout lies deep and still. These are what I treasure, the only way I measure feelings that I have for this fine land. There is so much to discover when you're a long-time lover of northern Michigan.
So we're ice fishing on Lake Gogebic. But this show isn't about Gogebic perch or walleye. It's not about which bait or what tackle to use or how to present it. Matter of fact, it's not really about ice fishing at all. I'm on Lake Gogebic with Fallen Outdoors, a group of veterans from Michigan and Wisconsin, along with Lake Gogebic guide Justin Sofa and crew.
I'm Mickey Brooks. I'm the assistant state lead for Team Michigan for the Fallen Outdoors. What we do is we link veterans together with other veterans, get out, go hunting, fishing, enjoy the outdoors in an effort to reduce suicides in the veteran community. Right now we average 22 veterans a day that take their lives, and it's the highest of any demographic in the U.S. So we're doing our little part to minimize that, reduce it.
Their goal is to get out, talk, hang out together, and hopefully catch a few fish. My goal? To do whatever I can to tell their story and the story of Fallen Outdoors, what they and groups like them can and are doing for the benefit of our veterans.
So we've got 15 veterans out here that Justin was gracious enough to bless us with a day of fishing out here in Gogebic. We're all about camaraderie and healing. If there's ever a chance where a lot of these veterans, if they struggle with the VA about, counselors not really doing what they need to do, or if they just are uncomfortable, we offer them a platform to discuss anything that they need to, whether it's financially, marital problems, stuff they experience in service. That's my personal goal, is to prevent 1 in 22 veterans a day that fall to their demons. And if we're lucky, we'll catch a couple fish too, but we're happy to be here. It's a nice sunny day, a little cold, a little windy, but we got a couple fish topside already, and hopefully we'll get a couple more.
I had the chance to sit down and talk with a few of the guys and find out a bit more about what it means to have a group like Fallen Outdoors there to make events like this one a reality.
I'm doing a trip with the Fallen Outdoors. This one is with Wisconsin and Michigan, both organizations combined for the Fallen Outdoors. The trip's amazing. I say the food, you can't beat it. We have guides taking care of us. Been on other trips before. They take care of the veterans. Fallen Outdoors have gone on trips on Lake Winnebago, Lake Butamore, and always well taken care of. Sometimes you're not catching fish, but the camaraderie, just being with other veterans is amazing. Being able to sit down and talk, it's amazing. You get veterans together with veterans, and they talk. They open up about things that they maybe don't with their family, friends, and TFO makes it happen. So it's pretty nice just being around the guys, the girls, whatever veterans show up, you get all your branches of service, and being taken care of, being appreciated. It makes me feel good, and I love getting outdoors, fishing, hunting, whatever we can do. TFO provides it.
The male. Yeah, it's a male.
We'll keep this one, huh?
Yep, that's a good eater there.
First one on the board.
Hell yeah.
My typical day before these veterans hunting and fishing trips was I would wake up in the morning, put my pot of coffee on, watch the news shows I taped the night before, And when they were over, I just continued with my coffee and leave the news on all day. And if I felt like it, about a half an hour before my wife got home from work, I might open the curtains. And then the shrink at the VA down in Cleveland, Wisconsin, recommended I apply for a veteran hunting or fishing trip, and I applied through Heroes Hunt for Vets out of Waupun, Wisconsin. I didn't get a deer, but it turned out to be the best hunt of my life. It got me out of the house doing stuff. Now I've been on quite a few veteran hunting and fishing trips all over the country, and I was on a fishing trip this past September down in Costa Rica. On Facebook, I have a group site, which is Veterans Hunting / Fishing Info and Opportunity, that whenever I find the links to the free trips, I post them on there. And I have over 1,000 people on that group site now.
What's he got in him?
Full of wigglers.
Full of wigglers. He's going in the frying pan.
A friend of mine had told me about the TFO, the Fallen Outdoors, and some of the different trips that they do. So I signed up on Facebook, and I did a fishing trip back this past summer in Wisconsin and got drawn for this one here in the UP for ice fishing. It's been a lot of fun. There's a lot of camaraderie. Yeah, fishing, hunting, doing things I like. I enjoy it, and then getting to meet new people and doing things that I like with new people.
I'm out here today with the Fallen Outdoors, the veterans group. Alex had reached out to me. He's a perennial customer of mine, and he'd mentioned possibly taking out a group of veterans to do some ice fishing. Some of these guys have never ice fished before. Really wanted to give them a chance and kind of give back to the veterans. You know, these guys went and did their thing. If it wasn't for guys like that, we wouldn't be able to go out here and do stuff like this every day. Very much respect for those guys. Mother Nature's been a little brutal to us today. She's been blowing pretty good. So we've been stuck in the tents all day, but luckily they're nice and warm. We've been catching some fish. It's a little bit of a grind today, but as the saying goes, these guys are troopers. they're good guys. They've been fun to hang with. We've grilled some food. We've been having some laughs. You know, these are a very good group of guys, and I'm hoping that, you know, we can make this an annual thing, and you know, look these guys up if you're a veteran out there. The Fallen Outdoors. It doesn't cost you anything to join them. They do raffles and hunting trips and fishing trips and all kinds of stuff throughout the season. All you got to do is sign up with them. If we do this again, we'll see some of you guys out on the ice. Once the word got out that we're going to do this event with TFO, some businesses actually reached out and they wanted to help pitch in. We got some donations for some people, so we could, you know, we invested in more Eskimo shacks just so we could hold everybody. It's a little bit bigger group than what we typically do. Stormy Cromer actually donated some of their patented the red and black plaid hats for all of them, so they all got hats so they can keep their heads warm. And St. Croix rods, we're gonna raffle off for a couple of them so that they can take them home and continue their passions for the outdoors.
This trip here that Alex put on, he put a lot of work behind this and everything. And when you go on these trips, bagging an animal or catching some fish is just a bonus. It's the camaraderie, the bonding with other veterans that I highly recommend you do it. And 'cause I know some of you think that no, these trips are for other people. Every group does their own vetting process. Let them count you out. I can't begin to explain how much these trips mean to me, and I've been doing them for the past 4 years. I've been hunting elk in Colorado, antelope Wyoming, deer in Ohio, goose in Illinois, and the rest of the hunts were in Wisconsin. 90% of them cover your lodging, meals, and your tags. So I'd highly recommend you do it, and check out the Fallen Outdoors. That's who we're here with this weekend.
I met Alex this past summer doing a trip in Fremont, and we had a blast. Went with a different veteran friend of mine, and that was his first TFO trip. Just fishing and having fun and just talking. That's what a lot of it is just communicating with your fellow veterans. When I first found out about the website and I put my name in for it, I was skeptical. I'm like, hey, I usually don't win things, but I won a few trips already, and it turned out to be a blast. So anything from fishing, hunting, it's all around good time. And like I said, you get to be in the outdoors where you love to be. And yeah, if there's any other veterans out there, I highly recommend you sign up and do this.
What a sucker. Yeah.
We're going to try to enjoy ourselves. We got some vets that already got some fish on the hard ice. Now we just got to get everybody else to get chasing those teeter pigs out here, those big fat perch. So if you ever want to get a chance to come out, look up Justin Sofa out here in Lake Gogebic in the beautiful Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and he'll get you on some. And if you're a veteran, look up the Fallen Outdoors on Facebook, and we'll get you out on some trips, get you linked up with some other veterans.
If any veterans out there see this, find us on our Facebook page. They'll ask you a couple quick questions just to make sure you're actually a veteran and not trying to weasel your way into our trips. Hopefully this is the inaugural first of an annual thing that we do. Justin sounds like he's on board to do this again in the future, and I'm hoping next time we can get some of the other Midwest states, some representatives and some of their members up here and make it a bigger event and just spread more awareness that we can advocate for our nation's heroes and some Gold Star families. So
There we go. That's a teeter pig. That's the kind we look for.
If you're a veteran, I hope you'll take a minute to check out Fallen Outdoors or a similar group. If you know of a veteran who might benefit from this, I hope you'll take a minute to pass it on. If you're someone who would like to help, I hope you'll follow the lead of people like Justin Sofa and offer your services. And I hope that we can all understand and remember what veterans throughout history have sacrificed and what they sacrificed it for.
What do you get when you put 2 fishing guides and 99 kids on the ice?
Want fish? It's ice fishing day. I don't know.
I'll let you see for yourself.
We're fishing in Curtis today. We got the whole Curtis Elementary School coming out, 3 Lakes Academy, kindergarten through 5th or 6th grade. They have did this a few times, but they've never ran tip-ups or anything. They usually just come out and give the kids a jig pull. So it's going to be a little bit more serious today and hopefully catch more fish than they normally do. So hopefully today is a good experience for them. We have good weather, a little bit of snow, but no wind, so it's going to be a pretty nice day. And hopefully the fish cooperate. We've had a really good midday bite lately. Kids are going to be out here from 9:30 to 12:30, and it should be plenty of time to catch a bunch of fish. Here come the kids.
99 pint-sized anglers grabbed a rod, claimed a hole to themselves or with friends, and tried their luck at jigging up some panfish with the help of John's guide Chris, parents, grandparents, and teachers.
Just like that. You see your bobber start bouncing up and down, you got one.
Can you help me? See this problem?
What did you catch?
I think it's a bluegill. Yeah, that's cool. That's a cute one. Now I can tell my bus driver and now I can get a prize. Wait, what? Yes, we get a prize. Wait, whoa. No. Fish, come back here right now. Fish. How do I...
What'd you catch?
Bluegill maybe?
Dip-ups were a great idea. Not only did the kids get more opportunities to catch fish, but it helped to burn some energy running to them. Many times they beat John and I to the tip-ups. Most of the time they waited for John to catch up, but not always.
There's a fish on. Yeah, there is. Oh! Whoa! It ate another fish.
Good job.
What is that? That's a $2 fish.
$2 fish?
No!
Do you guys have a side bet going or what?
Look.
You want to hold her up for the camera?
Yeah. That's what fish do.
How'd you catch that?
He saw it first and ran. Hey, let the fish go.
What type is that?
Yeah, you gotta let
Which
that
one
go,
is that?
bud.
It's little.
Good job. High five.
I think
I
to catch one. Yeah.
Tell Christian about your fish.
How'd you catch him?
On the tip up? You caught him on a tip up, eh?
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
Good.
seen the flag up when I was over there.
Okay, cool.
What kind of fish is it?
Pike.
Is that the first time you ever caught one?
A pike this big, yes. I've caught a littler pike before though.
The fish can hear you walking on the ice. So if you stay, that's why we put the tip-ups away from the shack. Especially like walleyes are really finicky and they can hear you walking on the ice. So you don't want to be right next to the tip-up
Still alive?
because it can scare the fish away.
Yeah.
I think it's really important to get these kids out here and getting them catching fish. It's important to get them out fishing, but I think it's really important to also make sure they catch fish. It helps them get hooked a lot better than, you know, just taking them fishing. If they have a couple bad experiences in a row, they aren't as likely to go back out again.
Nice and easy.
Oh my gosh! No, that's a good one. That's fine. Are we gonna keep this? Is it dead? No, it's still alive. Oh, but walleyes are good. Oh my gosh, look at that thing.
Want to take your gloves off? There you go. Start pulling.
Is that a camera? Oh,
Start pulling.
it's tugging.
Good job.
It's a huge one.
Good job.
Wow. Hi, Carly, and I'm 8. I'm in 3rd grade.
Okay, cool.
Is this the first fish you've caught?
Yes, the very first one I caught. There you go.
The bus driver asked them this morning if they would rather go to Disneyland or fishing, and they all said fishing, so they're really excited. It's mostly just a fun day out, but a lot of our learning connects to the environment where we have nature trails at school and a garden, and we really want to promote a love for the outdoors. This is the best year we've had in years.
I don't know what type of fish that is.
That looks like a bluegill.
Doesn't even look like blue.
Little bitty fish, huh? There he goes.
There he goes.
You caught that little bitty fish?
There he's on there. Here, reel it.
Reel it up.
No, reel. Oh, that works too. Go ahead and pull it up.
I want to keep it. Oh, that's cool.
You know what kind of fish that is?
No.
That's a perch.
How'd you get it off?
There's a fish on there and it's taking it. Oh, that's a big fish. Look at that.
You ready? All right, I'm gonna hand you the line, okay? There you go. Yep. Start pulling it, both hands.
Keep on pulling. Pull it, babe.
Perfect, just like that. Perfect.
Good job. Just keep on pulling it.
Yep, keep the tension tight.
Oh, good job. There you go.
Nice fish.
You wanted to hold one. There you go.
Wanna hold them?
Yeah.
You wanted to hold them. Grab them.
Yep, just like that.
Is that a pike?
Is that your first fish?
Kind of.
Kind of.
Holding it this big.
I come out here every year with her. Hopefully I can. Usually I do. Now you got to get your fish. Great job, babe.
My favorite moment of the morning was the lesson this little girl learned. She so badly wanted to keep a fish, but in the end she understood why they had to go back into the lake.
I caught a pike, a big pike and a small pike.
Caught a big pike and a small pike?
Yes.
Well, did you learn anything today?
Yes, that you can catch fish any size. And then if it's really little, you have to put it back in the water.
And in the afternoon, we went to the elementary school where John showed the kids how to clean a northern pike.
Here's the tricky part that everyone has problems with. So here's the tail. The tail don't have no bones in it. So that's all good boneless meat. And then see this mud vein right here? See that red line?
Yeah.
So you just make a little slit right there on that. And you just pull her apart. And this is the stomach of the pike. It don't have no bones in it either. So here's your Y bones. That's what everyone has a lot of problems with. You just make a cut right along the top of the Y bones. And then you just take your knife and follow the bones down.
Are we going to eat that?
If you want.
Oh, yes. I love to eat fish. Oh my gosh, Juliet. It does. Yes, only when it's. Can I eat it?
And then you flip the Y bones over. Did you guys eat lunch yet?
Yeah.
And you're still hungry?
Yes.
And there's your Y bones.
Well, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next week right here on Upper Michigan's very own Discovering.